Hi friends, I am Rajesh Kapoor and I am editor-in-chief of C1 Productions. हमारा एक मीडिया ब्रांडिंग का बिजनेस है और आज मैं जिनके साथ यहाँ बैठा हूँ वो आई थिंक देश की सबसे बेहतरीन कॉस्मेटिकल इंडस्ट्री बनने की कगार पे खड़े हैं. Yes, I'm talking to Mr. Ajay Kakar today, and he is one of the experts of cosmeceutical industry who has actually pioneered in making some skin products which have rocked the industry. आपने नाम सुने होंगे पैरासॉफ्ट और फर्मा, बेस्ट सेलर्स हैं अमेजोन के ऊपर और आज वो ऐसे कई और प्रोडक्ट्स को लॉन्च करने की कगार पे खड़े हैं. सो लेट्स स्टार्ट आवर कन्वर्सेशन विद मिस्टर अजय कक्कड़ एंड वी विल बिगिन विद आस्किंग हिम, सर, hi. So you started with taking zoology as your subject.
Yeah.
And now you're in cosmeceuticals.
Yeah.
So isn't this a very big transition?
हाँ राजेश जी, I was always passionate about bringing a positive change in health and beauty industry. So probably zoology gave me a gateway to being a doctor or being into the pharmaceutical industry.
So you wanted to pick up something in science so that you could be...
Yeah. Okay. Because, then obviously my scientific knowledge clubbed with my business acumen, led into the transition of this world of being an entrepreneur.
Actually, this is the subject which I wish to discuss with you today, the acumen of you being a good businessman. ठीक है, ये सब जानते हैं कि you have created some beautiful products like Parasoft and Pharma. But ये जो business acumen है ना, ये बहुत important होना चाहिए, हर एक के अंदर होना चाहिए. And I've seen you working so hard and passionately on your online business. So ये इसको online ले जाने का idea कब और कैसे आया?
देखिए ऐसा है, पैंडेमिक really highlighted the importance of convenience and accessibility. So what really motivated us to launch our products online was to have a widespread audience.
Okay.
And where people could kind of prioritize their health and beauty needs from the safety of their home. So this was, I think, the main driving force.
But then taking it this far that you're now the number one seller, your products are rating the highest on Amazon. तो ये तो पैशन ड्रिवन ही हो सकता है, बिकॉज एक बार जब आपको चस्का लग जाता है ना कि सेल्स हमारी ग्रो कर रही है तो इसको और ज़्यादा ऊपर लेके जाओ, तो वो कहाँ से सीखी सब न्यूएंसेस?
देखिए बेसिकली आई स्टार्टेड विद द वर्टिकल वेयरन माय representative were meeting the doctors and they were promoting the products and generating prescriptions. So in a way we had a very strong verdict of the doctor on our products. We could like vouch for our quality with their endorsement. So that gave us and then the pandemic was kind of an accelerator wherein we felt that probably we could reach like vast number of pin codes with the power of e-commerce.
Yes, yeah. I know. I mean, in this phase, so many people have learned the benefits of being on online and बहुत अच्छा एक इफेक्ट आया. Although COVID एक बहुत ही अनफॉर्चुनेट इंसिडेंट रहा सभी की लाइफ्स में, लेकिन ये एक पॉजिटिव फैक्टर उसका ज़रूर लेना पड़ेगा, हमारे को ध्यान में रखना पड़ेगा. सर, मैंने क्यूज़ तो बड़े सारे तैयार किए थे आपके लिए, लेकिन ना मन नहीं कर रहा इन क्यूज़ को के बेसिस पे आपसे कन्वर्सेशन करने का, बिकॉज यहाँ से मन हो रहा है ये जानने का कि 200 लोग आप मैनेज कर रहे हैं, 200 लोग का आपका स्ट्रेंथ है आज की डेट के अंदर, इतने परिवारों का आप जो है वो देख रहे हैं अपनी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में. जब ये जर्नी शुरू करी थी, कभी सोचा था कि इस लेवल पे कभी लेके आएंगे अपने आप को?
बहुत ही ठीक आपने बोला, मुझे मतलब बहुत ज़्यादा ग्रेटिफिकेशन होता है और आई हैव ऑलवेज वांटेड टू इनकलकेट ऑन everyone because I basically I don't call them call them myself an employer and them an employee. Rather, you know, I always call them as my colleagues. So basically, I think it is very gratifying to, as you also like kind of reiterated the fact that अब 200 families जुड़ी हुई हैं, तो undoubtedly I think it's a very good feeling, and we have grown, you know, we have grown.
नहीं, आई हैव बीन अ विटनेस टू दिस ट्रेट ऑफ योर्स, जहाँ पे आप बोलते हो ना कि आप उनके एक फ्रेंड ही हो, एम्प्लॉयर तो हो ही नहीं. आई रिमेंबर आपकी ऑफिस में बैठा हुआ था और आपने एक एम्प्लॉय को बुलाया और खूब ज़ोर से झाड़ दिया. इवन आई वॉज वेरी स्केर्ड. मैंने कहा यार ये क्या, अभी तो ठीक ठाक बैठे हुए थे, छोटी सी गलती पकड़ी और झाड़ दिया. एंड कुछ देर के बाद वही एम्प्लॉय हंस बोल रहा है आपके साथ में, फिर से वही एकदम वार्मथ दिख रही थी. How can you manage this kind of a transition in your behavior and your, you know, आप इमोशंस को कैसे कंट्रोल करते हो ऐसे?
देखिए, ऐसा है कि भाई आप अगर एक फैमिली का भी फ्रेमवर्क देखें तो उसके अंदर बाय वर्च्यू ऑफ, यू नो, योर एक्सपीरियंस, योर एज, योर नॉलेज, बेसिकली, यू नो, फादर होंगे या सन होंगे, यू नो, दैट काइंड ऑफ थिंग. सो बेसिकली आई ऑलवेज ट्राई टू टेल देम कि देखिए, आज मैं इस जगह पे इसीलिए बैठा हूँ by virtue of my experience, you know, and probably they also feel this, you know, and they also kind of reciprocated, you know, because वो यही कहते हैं कि अगर जहाँ पे बर्तन होंगे तो थोड़े बहुत खनकेंगे भी. हाँ जी. तो मतलब ये बहुत ही अच्छा है कि अगर कोई गलती का एहसास दिलाना मेरा काम है, तो at the same time they also know that when it is going to be a time to pamper them, so probably, you know, I'll be the best in doing that. So I think I have to create that balance, which is very important.
And you have created that so beautifully well. पर एक आपसे पूछना चाहूँगा कि अब I think 35 years of an experience, if I may say that.
Yeah.
है ना, इतना तो हो गया. तो इन 35 सालों के एक्सपीरियंस के बाद जो आज अजय कक्कड़ बैठा है यहाँ, तो वो एक बिजनेसमैन बोलता है अपने आप को, ज़्यादा एक सेल्स की तरफ इंक्लाइंड पर्सन बोलता है, या फिर एक मैन्युफैक्चरर को अच्छे से जानता है? कौन है ये अजय कक्कड़ आज?
देखिए, मुझे लगता है कि एक जैसे कुछ एस्पेक्ट्स तो खैर आपने बोल दिए. शायद I think you are very well versed with the fact that I'm a very avid traveler.
Yes,
you know,
you are.
and possibly, you know, I'm in love with myself when it comes to, you know, taking care of myself. So I think it's very important to have a holistic well-being. You know. So ठीक है, आप बिल्कुल ठीक कह रहे हैं. So you know, it becomes a very important aspect to have a proper work-life balance. And आप देखिए, अगर मैं अपना वर्क इन्वायरमेंट को ही ऐसा क्रिएट करूं कि जहाँ पे मुझे लगे कि भी काम भी हो रहा है और रिक्रिएशन भी हो रहा है, सो आई थिंक वो एक बहुत ही पॉजिटिविटी इनकलकेट करता है. सो वी हैव, you know, always endeavored to have that kind of an environment, because आप देखिए, you know, the HR department driven by my son, who's also the director operations with Salve group of companies, उन्होंने बहुत सारे ऐसे programs introduce करे, जैसे उड़ान. So you know, we have a 9 to 6 timing, and after the whole day, you know, we give 15 minutes to probably, you know, in rotation, everybody's got to sign up for something or the other. जैसे कभी कोई TT मैच हो गया, कभी Connect 4 हो गया, you know, things like that. So
but I think your son Bhuvnesh, he is also of the founder of Litlu,
yeah,
a
so
new brand that you're
yeah,
with.
so basically, you know, it is always better because when he got into business, so we are real demarcated territories wherein the infrastructure, the HR, the exports, and 2 brands are solely handled by him. Okay. So Litlu, which is our childcare brand, and Foot Vital, which is a foot care brand. So
tell us something more about Litlu, because बाकी प्रोडक्ट्स के बारे में आपकी दुनिया जानती है. तो आई थिंक साल्वे की पहचान पैरासॉफ्ट है, और पैरासॉफ्ट की पहचान से ही फॉर्मर भी आगे काफ़ी अच्छे से ग्रो कर रहा है. लिटलू कैसे कॉन्सेप्चुलाइज किया? और
I was of the feeling that there was a little bit void in this niche, you know. So wherein there was a requirement of products when you talk about childcare, which are free of harsh chemicals and preservatives. So that's how the brand was conceived. And naming it Litlu, possibly, it was just like a fun thing wherein I used to call my wife Litlu, so yeah, so I perceived this brand, and then from there it started, and probably it is placed very well now, and we want to expand it all the more, and
we would like to know something more about Ashna ma'am, and आप उनको लिटलू बुलाते हो, ये एक जानकारी हमारे को मिल गई.
She's an equal partner in Salve group of companies, and she's a signatory, 50% director in the whole venture. And
you are still the lovebirds from your teens, frankly speaking, because जब हम आपके वो vlogs देखते हैं तो अब मालूम चल जाता है केमिस्ट्री कैसी है. आप जब भी जहाँ भी जाते हो, ये एक आपका मैंने पैशन देखा है, अपने आईफोन से आप बड़े सुंदर सुंदर से वीडियोस निकालते हो. कहाँ से आपको इंस्पिरेशन मिला?
Yeah, so I have been the whole family, we love traveling, and I've been a very avid traveler. So possibly, I've always tried to leverage, so probably I leverage the resources that I have to handle my social media. So while traveling, I thought might as well, clip, and then probably I have a very good team, who kind of edit it and put it in a form of a vlog. So, these are memories, they say that you like memories are always cherished. So possibly this again was something that I learned during the pandemic.
सर, जो मतलब वो बच्चा आपके अंदर ना अभी भी कहीं दिखता है, और मतलब आज जो है इतने साल के बाद भी आपने अपनी वो जिमिंग की एक्टिविटीज़ को नहीं छोड़ा है, घूमने की एक्टिविटीज़ बरकरार हैं, और वो एक चुलबुलापन जो एक आपकी नेचर में वो दिखता है. तो आज इतने सालों के बाद अपने उस 20 साल के अजय कक्कर से आप क्या कहना चाहेंगे?
देखिए, I would always say that one should always endeavor to embrace any opportunity that comes your way. And then second, I would say that one should be open to learning, because probably I think it is not the age that matters. Even I tell everybody at my place of work, at place of home, that life is a learning process. So every day, possibly it is not that mera learning ka journey khatam ho gaya. So there are you could learn every day. So I have a very open mind. And then the third thing I would say is that always learn to take risks, because expansion doesn't happen till the time you take risks.
So nice message for the youngsters, sir. इसमें कोई doubt नहीं है. And frankly, the line that you it's kind of a cliche, because so many people, so many businessmen I've been interviewing, they have always used this line. Do not shy away from taking risks and all that. What exactly do you mean by taking risks? What exactly does a businessman mean by this phrase?
Basically what I want to say is that if you take a risk, the possibility is that there's going to be a failure.
Okay. Achha.
So, but the failure is a stepping stone to success.
Right. So don't think about your failure.
Yeah. Probably if you have a failure, then you should get up, because say in a boxing ring, till the time you fall down, you are not declared lost. Till the time you refuse to get up. So you are declared lost when you refuse to get up. So that is my philosophy. And I think it's very important to have a professional and personal growth. And one should lead a holistic life and, try to impact other people's life. I think if you are able to, have positivity and you are able to impact somebody else's life, I think that gives you deep gratification. So
I
that
am
is
sure, and it has been a wonderful conversation with you, sir. And it's always such a pleasure being in your company. To be honest with you, I have learned so much in all these years of our association. I have known so much about you, and the way that you have, taken your company ahead is commendable.
Yeah.
So all the best to you for your future, and I'd like to tell all my viewers here that you have a lot to learn from this personality. So when he says that live a holistic life, he means that because he has been doing that himself throughout. So काम कीजिए बट इंजॉय भी कीजिए बिकॉज आफ्टर ऑल लाइफ आपकी है. मेमोरीज जो आप बनाएंगे इस छोटे से पीरियड में वो आप ही के लिए काम आने वाली हैं, आपके आगे बच्चों के लिए काम आने वाली हैं, और जो एक्सपीरियंसेस आप लर्न करने वाले हैं इस पूरी जर्नी से वो कहीं ना कहीं दूसरों को भी प्रेरणा देके जाएगा. सो हैव अ गुड लाइफ एंड वील keep meeting again, and don't forget to subscribe this channel. Thank you.